Gentlemen, if you want to instantly stand out and make a woman genuinely intrigued by you, you need to ask the right questions. Forget small talk. These 6 powerful questions will make her see you as confident, intriguing, and unforgettable. Master these and she'll be hooked on your conversation. Let's dive in. The right questions can spark intrigue, create emotional connection, and make any woman see you as a man worth knowing. Most guys waste their chances by sticking to generic, uninspired conversation. They ask predictable questions like, "So what do you do for fun?" or "What do you do for work?" which lead to dead-end responses and zero emotional engagement. The key is engagement, and engagement comes from making her feel something: excitement, curiosity, nostalgia, or attraction. The first question that instantly sets you apart is, what does a typical day look like for you? This seems simple, but the difference is in the framing. Instead of just asking about work, which can be repetitive and transactional, this question paints a picture of her life. It allows her to open up about her routine, the little things that make up her day, and gives you insight into whether your lifestyles align. A woman's daily habits reveal far more than just her job title. Does she wake up early and hit the gym? Does she start her day slow with coffee and a book? Does she work late nights and love the hustle? Each of these details gives you conversation threads to pull on. If she's a morning person and you're a night owl, that's an opportunity to tease her, to create playful contrast, to make the conversation fun rather than just an exchange of facts. The goal is always to keep things dynamic, not robotic. Moving from daily routines to deeper emotional territory, ask her, what are you most passionate about at the moment? Passion is magnetic. People light up when they talk about something they love. This question goes beyond the typical, what are your hobbies? Because it taps into what excites her right now. People's interests evolve, and this keeps the conversation fresh. Maybe she's working on a creative project, diving into fitness, or obsessed with a new book series. The way she talks about her passion tells you everything about her energy and what drives her. Pay attention to how she responds. If she struggles to answer, that tells you a lot too. Some people aren't tapped into their passions, and that's valuable information for you as well. If she's excited, engage her. Ask why it excites her. If she's into painting, ask what emotions she expresses through it. If she's training for a marathon, ask what pushes her to keep going. This shows genuine curiosity, which women find incredibly attractive. It signals that you're not just filling space with words, you're actually interested in understanding who she is. Once she's in that engaged emotional state, seamlessly transition to what's your favorite thing about where you grew up. Nostalgia is a powerful emotion. This question invites her to share memories, stories, and experiences that shaped her. It makes her reflect, and when she does that in a conversation with you, her brain associates those warm feelings with you. Maybe she grew up in a small town and loved the sense of community. Maybe she's a city girl who thrived on the fast-paced energy of urban life. Whatever it is, this question sets up deeper storytelling opportunities. If she talks about summers at the beach, you now have a segue into asking about her ideal vacation. If she loved growing up in a big family, you can ask about the role family plays in her life now. The best conversations aren't just questions and answers. They're flowing, evolving exchanges that feel natural. This is how you lead a conversation instead of just participating in one. Naturally, the conversation can shift to experiences beyond childhood, which makes "have you traveled much, or do you want to?" an effortless next step. Travel is universally exciting, even for people who haven't done much of it. Instead of asking where she's traveled, which can be limiting, this framing opens up the conversation to aspirations and dreams. Maybe she hasn't traveled much, but has always wanted to see Greece. Now you have a moment to tease her. Greece? Classic choice. Are you in it for the history, the food, or the Instagram-worthy sunsets? If she has traveled, ask what place surprised her the most. This keeps the conversation from being generic. When people talk about places they visited or want to visit, they imagine themselves there. And if you navigate the conversation well, she'll start imagining experiencing those things with you. This creates a subtle but powerful bond. Beyond travel, lifestyle compatibility is crucial, which is why "what's your favorite way to spend your weekends?" is a game changer. A woman's weekend routine says everything about her priorities, energy, and personality. Is she out clubbing until 3 a.m.? Or does she prefer quiet brunches and hiking? Is she spontaneous or structured? This question subtly helps you determine if your lifestyles align or clash without making it feel like an interrogation. More importantly, it gives you a chance to playfully connect. If she's a foodie who loves trying new restaurants, you can tease her about being a secret critic. If she loves binging Netflix, you can challenge her to convince you that her favorite show is worth watching. The point is to keep the conversation light, engaging, and flirty while gaining insight into her world. As the conversation deepens, what's something you want to learn or wish you were better at? Adds another layer of attraction. Most people don't get asked this, and it forces them to think in a way that's introspective yet fun. Instead of focusing on what she's already good at, this shifts to growth, ambition, and curiosity, which are deeply attractive traits. Maybe she's always wanted to learn Italian, take up dancing, or get better at public speaking. Whatever her answer, you now have an opportunity to connect through shared learning experiences. If she wants to learn how to cook, challenge her to a cook-off. If she wishes she were better at photography, offer to be her first test subject. This kind of conversation sets you apart because it creates future potential, a reason for another meeting, a playful challenge, a sense of shared adventure. All of these questions work, not because of the words themselves, but because of how they make her feel. Attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. Women don't remember what you say, they remember how they felt when talking to you. The way you frame questions, the way you react, the energy you bring, that's what creates chemistry. When you ask her about her passions and she sees that you're genuinely engaged, she feels valued. When you make her reminisce about childhood and travel dreams, she feels connected. When you explore her lifestyle and ambitions, she feels like you understand her on a deeper level. This is what separates forgettable conversations from powerful connections. To make this even more effective, pay attention to tonality and body language. A playful smirk when teasing her about her Netflix binges. A lean in when she talks about something personal. A genuine laugh when she says something unexpected. The words are important, but how you deliver them is everything. If you come off as stiff or robotic, even the best questions won't work. Confidence isn't about having perfect lines. It's about being present, engaged, and comfortable in the moment. There's also the power of strategic silence. Most guys rush to fill every gap in conversation, but silence can build tension in a good way. If she shares something vulnerable or exciting, let it breathe for a moment. Nod, hold eye contact, let her feel that you're actually absorbing what she's saying. This makes interactions feel organic and deeply engaging rather than forced. Another crucial element is reciprocity. Conversations shouldn't be interrogations. If you ask her what she's passionate about, share something you're passionate about too. If you ask about her ideal weekend, paint a picture of yours in a way that's engaging. This creates a sense of mutual discovery, where she feels like she's getting to know you too, rather than just being analyzed. The final key is emotional variation. Great conversations aren't just deep or just fun. They flow between different moods. Start light, get deeper. Bring in humor, create intrigue, spark excitement. The more you mix these emotions, the more memorable and dynamic the conversation becomes. Think of it like a roller coaster. People remember the highs and lows, not the flat parts. The goal isn't just to impress her, but to make her feel something real, something unique to you.